and most of us refer to him simply as the Colonel, enjoyed a long, exceptional career in the Air Force from 1939 to 1970. Let's give him a great round of applause. He was one of the few officers to fly 2 complete combat tours in World War II, one against the Japanese and the other against the Germans. In the summer of '45, he ran an accelerated service test of the P-80, the first combat-ready jet aircraft. The program was assisted by then none other than Captain Chuck Yeager. Participated in 3 wars, World War II flying B-17s, Korea flying B-29s, and in Vietnam flying classified high-altitude missions. Graduate of the Air Force Test Pilot Academy, Edwards Air Force Base, California, and he was cited for valor against an armed enemy twice by being awarded 2 Silver Stars, 10 Air Medals, and many theater and battle stars, plus the French Croix de Guerre with the Palm. He also received 3 Distinguished Flying Crosses, one of which was for his flight of the popular Betty Jo, appropriately named for his beautiful wife. He flew the P-82 from Honolulu to New York in 1947 and set many records that are still standing today. It was the longest nonstop fighter flight, carrying the maximum weight for takeoff of a fighter, and set the speed record between Hawaii and New York. And of course, you know that's on display in the Wright-Patterson Museum. Colonel Thacker and Betty Jo presently still reside in San Clemente, California, where he's extremely active in aviation, full-size and model. He's primary design, build, and flies remote-controlled drones for the aircraft industry, and he's a frequent contributor to the model aircraft trade journals, providing construction hints for the hobbyists. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Robert E. Thacker.
Sam, is this thing hot? Yes, it is hot, yes. Thank you very much. I've been a model builder for many, many years. And I'm humbled just to be considered with some of the really model movers and shakers that I've been accustomed to and known and has called my friends. And it is an honor for me to be here speaking to you and to accept this award. I would like to accept the award in the memory of some of the people that I really admired, worked with, and were friends for many, many years. Now, some of us don't know these people, but Charles Grant was one of the original people of automatic stabilization for model airplanes. Charlie was the model airplane editor for many, many years. A little bit closer, thank you, Sambo. Maxwell Bassett, he absolutely astounded the model world in 1932. He won the Nationals with the first gas job with a Brown Jr. engine and revolutionized free flight. Carl Goldberg, who can forget Carl Goldberg with the high pylon? He changed what model airplane building was with that one model airplane. Frank Zack and his orange pamphlets. I have every one of them, and some of you old guys are shaking your heads right along with me. If you didn't have an Olson 23, you just didn't have a gas job. And I want the son of Erwin Olson to please stand, and so we can take a look at him. Where is he? Hi, Gus. Glad to have you here. Johnny Broadback. If you didn't have a green head, you were nothing. Lee Renaud. Tim's son is here. Tim, would you please rise? The Renaud Museum. He's much younger than I am, but I beat him every contest I've been to flying gliders at Visalia. He's not very good. And to bring us up to date, how about guys like Dave Brown, our past president? Is Dave around? He should be here. And Sally, well, these are some of the people that have made such a great difference in my life. I started with a twin pusher in about 1928, and I'm still at it. Here's my latest effort. This thing weighs 20 pounds. It cruises at about 150 miles an hour. It's got clamboard speed brakes, an open canopy, brakes, flaps, external stores. What more could anyone possibly want in a hobby? It hasn't flown yet. I'm waiting for the exhaust pipe, but we're ready to go. Thank you very much, Sam. We could talk forever.
A couple things that the crowd has prompted me with. There's a couple rumors about you and the Wright brothers. Is there anything you could elaborate on with that?
Well, you dog, what was the other one? I'm not even going to counsel that.
The other one is something about 1932 that you were the yo-yo champion.
Well, now those two rumors. I did not crew for the Wright brothers. However, in 1932, I was the Southern California yo-yo champion, and I was rewarded 3 gold pieces, a $20, a $10, and a $5. Would you like to know what they're worth today? Huh? Thank you much, Sam. Thank you very much.
All right, Colonel. Thanks, Colonel. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Dave Matheson, the president of the AMA.
Colonel, it's a real honor for me today to present you with this plaque recognizing your induction into the Model Aviation Hall of Fame. And for the benefit of the audience, I'd like to briefly read the inscription. And it reads, by authority of the Council of AMA Presidents, Academy of Model Aeronautics, Colonel Robert Thacker is hereby elected to membership in the Model Aviation Hall of Fame. Such high honor is being accorded in due recognition of distinguished achievement and meritorious service of outstanding significance, which has fortified the interest of model aviation. And it's signed by me, the AMA president, and it's dated today, January 10th, 2010. Colonel, congratulations. It's well deserved.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Don't go away, Dave. I've got a little something for you. I don't want to read that because there's ladies present. So you can hang that in your john when you get home. Okay?
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I won't read it. I'll just hold it like this for now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Robert E. Thacker, now a proud member of the AMA Hall of Fame. And I'm sure you got a million questions about his F-16. We'll take a few minutes where you folks can come up and take a look at it and chat with the Colonel. And then we're going to brush him off for a little tiny little reception. So we're going to do some staff pictures first. Get all the AMA leadership members up on board. Okay, we've got some great celebrities up. We got Hoot Gibson up here, and in the back, Dan Cray, up, who has a beautiful booth over here with these IFOs. Of course, John Sharp, another one of our guest speakers, and in the back, the Navy test pilot, Captain Tom Huff. So Colonel was surrounded by a host of celebrities. Great photo opportunity for us here today. Okay, we're going to whisk the Colonel off for a quick little reception, but how about a round of applause for our wonderful flying buddy, Colonel Robert E. Thacker.